Microcasting for your city. Talkapolis.
Bandwidth for today's show is brought to you by SoftLayer.com. We love SoftLayer here at Talkapolis. They are the greatest hosting company ever. They make everything easy. Check out their website at SoftLayer.com. Thanks again for sponsoring the show.
Hey everyone.
Hello.
Welcome to Music Business Daily,
where we give you the hottest music headlines.
Yep, that's right.
That's right.
Monday, November 19th.
We hope you're awake.
Because we are kind of.
We are kind of, and we are going to tell you what's happening.
All what's going on. You go ahead.
I'm going to start.
Fire away.
Firing away with a little story from Paul Weller. He's kind of big in the UK. If you haven't heard of him, you should look him up. But he said, I destroy all my lyrics every time I finish an album, which I think is a little dramatic, Paul.
Because finally he's saying, you know what, if I wouldn't have thrown all of those away, I probably would have made a fortune by now.
Exactly. So apparently he said, though, that every time he would, make a new album he would burn them, and he would have his book of lyrics, and he would just destroy them, so that was the next step. So
he felt like he could not make another album if he didn't destroy the last one.
Like a fresh canvas, he says. I think it's a little dramatic, I think that it's kind of nice to have those artifacts,
A lot of musicians are kind of crazy, though.
Yeah.
And so they make up things.
Comes as no surprise. Just a little crazy.
So they say, I've got to do this, or my muse will be gone.
Exactly.
So, but now he's come to a point where he's like, you know what?
Well, I could have made money, so sad day for
silly.
you. He was being silly, so don't be silly, but take the next story.
Okay. The Beatles' Sgt. Pepper's album collage sold for over 50,000 francs or euros.
I want it.
So this special collage,
yes,
there was only a couple made, and it sold for all that money.
That's insane.
It's a 1967 album, and it shows Sgt. Pepper along with the 4 Beatles. Copies of it were inserted in the record for fans to cut out and keep.
I think it's so cool because it came with a little fake mustache and like little elbow patches things, so you could basically be Sgt. Pepper. I would be a big fan of that. That could be my next Halloween costume.
The Beatles have been all up in the news lately,
They're all up
even
in the
more
news.
than usual.
As they should be, because they are fantastic. But yeah, someone bought it, so now you can look at it.
And also, Abbey Road Studios is set to open its doors
yes,
to the public.
That's the second part of the story. That's really exciting. So they are going to have talks in the Abbey Road. You can go if you're a fan or if you're not a fan.
You can go check it out.
You can go to all these different lectures they're going to have in Abbey Road Studios. I would just go and just geek out and touch the walls and be like,
well, a lot of people would. It was used by the Beatles, Kate Bush, Pink Floyd, Adele, and Oasis.
So
sounds
look
like
out.
a fun trip.
Sounds like there's something for everyone. There's also something
else
for everyone.
Sounds fun.
Oh!
One Direction 3D concert film.
If you are a One Direction fan, or if you're not, you
need to
still
go.
get to experience the fact that they are making a 3D concert film. I'm excited because it's in the vein of like the Justin Bieber one or the Katy Perry one. It's supposed to be like a concert movie,
and
but
you
also
rent and see all those.
Yes, I do. Every night I watch
you
them.
do.
But you get to see kind of behind the scenes of them. Not really a huge One Direction fan, but I think it's interesting that the director of Super Size Me, Morgan Spurlock, is going to be the director. So I don't know how that's going to go.
Well, they're also going to perform at the White House pretty soon.
They are.
I read a related story that said Michelle Obama asked them to come because her girls, Sasha and Malaya, are big fans.
I'm wondering if that's going to be part of the movie. If we're going to get a little White House concert in the movie. It should be. Morgan Spurlock, we would like to see that.
Nicki Minaj stopped by too.
Well, there you go.
O loves her.
Your opening credits already done. Already finished.
That's right. Bob
Moving
Dylan
on.
posted his first ever Facebook status update.
Good job, Bob Dylan.
Finally getting on that social media. He congratulates Barack Obama on the election victory.
Yes.
So let's read it. He said, "Here's pretty close to what I said last night in Madison. I said from the stage that we had better I'm just messing
We'd better
it up.
play better than good tonight.
Yes,
that the president
was here today, and he's in hard act to follow. Also, that we're not fooled by the media, and we think it's going to be a landslide. That's pretty much all of it. Well, he got over 4 million likes.
That's insane. That's insane. People were just waiting. There's just been people sitting on Facebook, refreshing their news feed,
He's
waiting.
Like, hey, I voted.
Way to go. They've just been waiting for Bob Dylan to post a status update, and he finally did. So, way to go, Bob Dylan. I mean, I think that, when you wait this long, though, like, everything has to be significant from now on. So we can't just post, like, hey, I ate a burrito, it was really good. Like,
or, ooh, I'm feeling glamorous, like the Prince Imposter
like
on
the
Twitter.
Prince Imposter on Twitter, who we love. But launching our next story, VH1 is launching this new artist, which is their new music platform. I think this is really interesting.
New artist platform, yeah.
Yes.
If you're not a big artist, you can get yourself on this and try to
It gives you
create
more
yourself
exposure.
followers and get a fan base.
It's called artist.vh1, and there was an artist.mtv, and Viacom owns both the companies, and that was really successful. So now VH1 is expanding as well to do that as well, which I think is really cool because artist.mtv is kind of like a new MySpace for artists, you know, but it's just more music focused, and it's kind of just a new platform. And I know, you know, smaller bands are going to be using pretty much any form of media they can to get more exposure.
This is mainly for indie artists. Tom Calderon, the president of VH1, says, with the launch of Artists, VH1, we're filling a major void in the digital music space by providing non-mainstream pop artists and their fans direct access to one another, reflective of what we deliver on air with our storytellers and You Oughta Know franchises.
I like that.
So
I love
VH1 They're
VH1
kicking a lot of money into it.
Yeah.
I'm ready to check it out.
Very cool. So we will be checking it out.
Another thing I just can't wait about.
Oh, goodness.
The closing story of the day. Smash cast Liza Minnelli for season 2.
We love Liza.
She is #1 in my book. And it
is.
also has Jennifer Hudson this season.
We are excited.
So get ready. You got some Hudson. You got some Minnelli. I'm ready.
You can't go wrong. It's going to be one big Broadway dream. I'm excited, though. I've watched Smash. It's been kind of inconsistent.
Hit or miss.
Yeah. Sometimes it's really good. The music is obviously really good. Sometimes the storylines are kind of meh.
It's all around the music.
Yeah, exactly. But I am so excited. I will watch anything that Liza Minnelli is in repeatedly.
She hasn't done anything in a while.
No.
I mean, just
except for
lately.
just being Liza Minnelli and just carrying that
She's been trying to
load
do
of
more.
greatness.
There was another show that she just made a guest appearance on
Yeah,
lately.
and she's going to be back on when they launch Arrested Development again. She's going to be back for that.
Yes.
So I'm just excited. I love when Liza Minnelli
Stay tuned. We'll tell you when it's happening.
Well, she's on our Liza radar, so do not worry.
The new season of Smash opens up February 5th at 9.
Okay.
It opens up. It debuts.
So we will have a watching party where we will all wear our best Liza Minnelli sparkly sweaters.
I have like 5 million of those.
Good, and you are invited too. So,
Exactly.
you know, if you don't like her, too bad, because you should, because we love her.
But
that's all the stories
that's
we have
all,
for you.
and we will see you tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye.
Microcasting for your city. Talkapolis.